자, 오늘은 Rise of Strange, Rise is Strange 마지막 에피소드 5 양극화되다 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 예. 자, 저번까지 선생님이 범인이었죠.
Previously on Life is Strange.
자,
What did you find?
Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it.
We can't trust anybody except each other.
You know more
저번에
about it
친구가
than me.
죽었죠.
No, you and Chloe think
Chloe가
you know more than anybody, like all teenagers.
총을 맞아서 사망을 했습니다. 그리고 실제로 범인은 레이슨이 아닌
What are you doing in my dorm? You
선생이었고요.
are so fucking dead.
Nathan is truly psychotic. I know he has something to do with Rachel missing.
Kate wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other victims.
What are you doing here, Max?
Victoria has to be next.
What a lame gimmick.
Rachel, why is he putting her in the ground like that? Where?
The junkyard. Max, we have to find that spot now.
레이첼은 살해를 당했고
I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry.
비포 더 스톰인가요? 라이즈
Nathan,
스트레인지 비포 더 스톰에서 보면
Nathan's
지금
just
이게
texting me.
아니라 이전에
He says there won't be any
레이첼하고
evidence left after he's done.
친구가
Oh God, Max.
같이
She's still there.
어떤 일이 있었는지 이 전 이야기에 대해서
Chloe.
게임을 하는 그런 내용이었습니다. 어우, 선생님 반전인데요. 한번 어떻게 바뀌나 한번 보겠습니다. 지금까지 제가 선택한 것들이 마지막에 어떻게 영향을 미치는지 한번 보도록 하겠습니다. 오늘 좀 많이 걸리게 되면 두 번에 나눠서 한번 진행을 해보도록 하겠습니다. 나와라. 정신 번쩍. 여기는 헛간인 듯하네요. 저번에 왔던 암실이겠죠. 암실인 것 같습니다. 그러니까 실제로 이런 장비들은 그 불량 학생 것이 아니라 그 자기를 가르치던 선생님 거였죠. 자, 어떤 일이 있었는지 한번 보도록 하겠습니다. 까딱 까딱 download 카메라 묶여있네요. 양극화되다. 무슨 의미인지 한번 보도록 하겠습니다. 결말은 뭐 그렇게 밝지만은 않은 것 같습니다. 내용을 보면 주로 내용은 나비 효과였죠. 다른 사람을 살려면 다른 사람이 죽거나 다치거나 결국엔 뭐 일어날 일은 일어난다. 뭐 그런 내용인 것 같습니다. 대충 끝까지 한번 봐야 되겠지만 일어났! 클로이는 갔고요. 암실 정면 카메라.
Is anybody out there? Please
Somebody help me. 안 돼?
help! Somebody help me!
발을 볼까요?
Finally, I'm free.
나비가
Almost. God, I don't remember anything that happened.
당겨. 일단 당겨보자.
This must be the same drug Nathan used on Kate.
보기?
I hate looking at myself like that. You'll
제퍼슨
pay for
선생님
this,
그 제퍼슨.
Jefferson.
보기?
God, I don't remember anything that happened.
할 수 있는
This
게
must be
뭐지?
the same drug Nathan used on Kate.
말하기? 오케이. 쟤도 잡혀왔네.
Victoria, wake up. Wake up. Oh shit. Jefferson kidnaps Victoria too. This is so bad. God, I don't remember anything that happened. This must be the same drug Nathan used on Kate.
할 수 있는 거 볼까요? 빅토리아 다시 끝까지 가봅시다. 카트 선반. 샷.
If I could move it towards me.
당기는 거 맞는데? 아, 사진에 집중해야지.
I promised I would never go back in time like this again. This is the only way.
됐다.
This angle highlights your purity. See, the slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. No vanity or posing, just
사이코구나, 사이코패스.
Christ. Look at that perfect face. Hold that stare there! Stay still!
사이코. 선생님은 사이코. 사이코.
Oh, Max! You fucked up my shot! But please don't worry. We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes, I still hate that word. But I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle. Don't move!
사이코.
Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more. As his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay. Nice. Good. Oh, those eyes.
저거 치르라.
It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone. And you fell right into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend. Chloe. Right. Yeah, I'm sorry that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised. Or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups. Max, please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way. Maybe a new dose will calm you down.
발로 차라.
Now don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming. God damn, you are a fighter. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life. Remember my number one rule. Always take a shot.
바뀌었죠. 바뀌었죠. 또 바뀌었습니다.
Oh, Jesus. I can't believe that happened. So sick.
So sick. 그러면 정신 차려라.
I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this one. This might work. Please work.
나비 효과에 나오는 나비인가? 나비 효과에 나오는 나비 같은데?
I'm getting some spectacular images here, Max. Yes, Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection. You're the winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Fuck you.
You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You will have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here, replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Max, I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment. Innocence evolves into corruption. That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models, my subjects.
Yes, you're a psychopath. And this is your last session.
Au contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you right now. As you can see, Sleeping Beauty here is too harsh for my gentle lens. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
You killed Chloe. You murdered my best friend.
She had a loaded weapon. This was clearly self-defense, but that's what happens when you play with guns. Or try to fuck with me. It's better when they don't know. Like pure, sweet Kate.
Kate believed, and she survived. You failed to break her. She's stronger than ever, and she'll outlive you.
She'll certainly outlive you. Who knows? Maybe I'll pay Kate a visit soon and test her faith again.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
Too bad you already made a convincing argument against Nathan in the principal's office. Thank you so much for setting him up for me. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
걔도 당신만.
He's as sick as you.
Don't judge people, Max. But that's why Nathan never should have been at Blackwell.
둘 똑같지.
That makes two of you.
I helped Nathan realize his vision. So few people get that chance.
You brainwashed him.
I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
Chloe and Rachel. You killed both of them.
They're fucking together in heaven right now. Is that what you want to hear?
Why? Why?
Why? Why? Start listening to me, you dumb cunt. I'm sorry, Max. That was not cool. Anyway. Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You and your friends almost beat Nathan to death. See, we're not so different.
Yes, we are. I cared more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried. After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never find his body. Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here by your own choice. Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard. So I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you. Okay. Now, let's see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
This one. This is purity personified.
어딨어 사진?
Max, I wish you could see yourself now.
봐라 일기.
I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
Now, let's see how these shots came out.
Wait! Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures, especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies. What a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can do so much better.
그래. 끝났어. 씨.
With a heart
Oh my god. I could go all the way back to the moment this all started. Max, this could be your chance to fix everything. For good.
대박. 야, 좀 자동 초점 씨. 나 이흐.
I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb
I'm
word,
back.
but a wonderful photographic
Right back where I started this insane week. And nobody is going to hurt Chloe ever again.
Portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
The Daguerrean process.
Oh. Well, that was easy, Max.
Was it? Okay.
Well, okay then. So, the Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Obviously, Max has read them. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday
Time
Heroes
to change time.
Winter to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the
First, let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
Melissa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard. I have to warn David about Jefferson and the dark room. All I need is David's number, and Jefferson is one text closer to life without parole. This diary literally saved my life. Did you know someday your pictures would actually alter? I hope I still love photography when this is done. I should be able to track down David's number from the school pamphlet.
데이빗.
Found you.
(6308243) 6308243.
For once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else. And take Jefferson down fast. You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole. So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison. The past within the past. Am I pushing myself too hard? It doesn't matter what happens to me. I have to save Chloe. Hi, Kate.
Oh. Hey, Max.
Kate, listen to me.
I am.
Always remember that you're not alone. I've got your back no matter what happens. So do a lot of other people. We all care. We're all here for you. You need to know that.
Max, that makes me feel so blessed for the first time this week. I don't know what to say.
That's okay. Neither do I. Maybe we could both use a hug.
Thanks. You always know the right thing to do.
사진을 줘.
Mr. Jefferson, we need to talk.
Can you see I'm talking to Mr. Jefferson now?
Yes, I see. But maybe you shouldn't.
And why not?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you okay, Max?
I will be when Victoria understands that hiding behind a screen, posting videos of people is incredibly cruel and unfair. You're smart enough to know how easy it is to hurt somebody, to destroy their life. I just want you to think about how much it would hurt if somebody did that to you. You can always make the right choice, Victoria. I know you've got a good heart. I've seen it.
Listen, I didn't...
You don't have to explain. There's no reason for you to be so insecure that you can't be happy with your own talent. Wouldn't it be better to lift people up than to bring them down? You could inspire people.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about now. Do I, Mr. Jefferson?
I think I should stay out of this one, Victoria.
Then I guess I'm done talking.
That's okay too.
That was kind of random, Max. What did you mean?
Here's my photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
Oh, that was easy.
No. It wasn't easy at all.
Well, I can't prejudge yet, but I'm very happy you decided to enter. That means a lot to me. And Blackwell, the first step for any artist is to put themselves out there in the world without fear. To be innocent.
Or guilty.
Well, thanks for the photo, and maybe both of us will be jet-setting to San Francisco this Friday.
Or maybe only one of us will be going.
Don't be so modest, Max. Anything can happen in a week.
As you're going to find out, Mr. Jefferson.
뭐지? 우편했다. 또 뭔 일이 또 벌어질 것 같은데 쉽게 끝날 일은 아닐 것 같은데. 끝인가요? 끝이 아닌 것 같은데? 이렇게 쉽게 끝? 가자, 샌프란시스코.
Whoa!
Whoa. Pat burst.
Okay. You're okay, Max. You're safe. On a plane.
이 사람은?
I hope I did everything right this time.
신문을 봐. 신문을 봐. 신문을 봐야죠. 기다릴 것은 아닌 것 같은데.
Chloe. Oh, you're alive. Oh, you're alive. I did it. I fixed everything. Wowzer.
아니잖아. 컬러가 원래 죽어야 되는 거 아닌가? 이거 너무 쉽게 끝나는데? 에피소드는
I have to admit, I love being called an artist.
자 보자. 뭐 일단 다 봅시다.
Beginning of the end for Jefferson and the Prescotts.
카르만다. 시아본 그런 들어간데 그죠? 튀어나왔지. 스나들러 소식이 나오거든. 그렇죠? 일단 잡혔고 스크린 한번 볼까요?
Aw, I haven't seen Hot Dog Man in forever.
클로이.
Chloe and I used to totally play the video game and watch him all the time. When we were innocent.
핫도그. 스크린? 스크린 한번 보자. 스크린 사용하기. 실제로
We're
있죠?
almost in San Francisco. I'm so stressed, but I'm so excited
자,
too.
창문을 한번 볼까요?
It's so weird to be in between realities. Everything is out of focus and in the distance.
Please fasten your seat and stow any electronic gear until the plane is on the ground and at the gate. Thank you. We're starting our descent.
설마 테러리스트 나오는
It's a
것도
beautiful
아니겠지?
day in San Francisco with clear skies and cool 60 degrees. We hope you enjoyed your trip and we thank you very much for choosing Pacific West Air. Come fly with us anytime.
I don't think so. I'm hoping these airline seats get smaller so I won't have to fly at all anymore.
How did you sleep?
Hope I wasn't snoring out loud, Max.
Just a bit.
It's been a tough week at Blackwell. So I hope you'll forgive me. Between Mr. Jefferson and Prescott's, things have been hectic, to say the least.
I totally get it, Principal Wells.
That's a smart way of telling me to stop whining. We are proud of you for representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest. I know I'm not exactly the guy you wanted in San Francisco, but we all want you to have a great experience here.
I already am, and we're not even there.
코피가
Christ. Another nosebleed? Max, you're not just screwing around with time.
뭐야 이거? 왔다. 아니구나 씨. 바뀌었네요. 바뀌었어. 샌프란시스코에 왔어. 샌프란시스코에서 온 꽈트로빔입니다. 샌프란시스코에서 온 맥스입니다. 맥스. 안녕하세요. 샌프란시스코에서 온 맥스. 맥스입니다. 쌍꺼풀이 팍 터지면서 퍽 쓰러지고 이러는 거 아닌가 모르겠네요.
San Francisco is so cool. And this gallery is huge.
So is the buffet. If an event skimps on the food, you know it's a bad event.
As long as I don't have to eat any caviar.
This is your day, Max. You can do whatever you want. I hope you take advantage of your status and talk to as many influential people here as possible. Work the room.
I don't know. I feel so weird, like I'm a little kid hanging with the adults.
Max, after this week, you are certainly not a little kid anymore. In fact, you're a noteworthy adult being honored by your peers. Now you have to start acting like the photographer you want to be. Hell, I want to be in charge of big schools someday. So I started taking charge of things when I was young. Ask my poor classmates. Max, I'm gonna eat up that caviar so you don't have to. Better get in there and start schmoozing. You know, I won't always be here to take charge. But you come talk to me whenever you want.
Come on, Max. After everything that's happened, this should be the least scary thing you've ever done.
가자.
Wow, so there I am, along with all the other
Max
winners.
Caulfield.
I should say artists
그렇죠.
instead.
아티스트. 아티스트요.
I heard
아마트가
Mark
있네요.
Jefferson was supposed to be.
Not my style, but the neon is a nice representation.
너무 어려워요 예술은.
Pretentious art.
Serious cash.
Are you Max Caulfield? Bravo on your entry. I'm the art critic for Iris N magazine, and we would love to include you in a piece about future trendsetters in photography. I'll send you the details this week, if that's okay. Congratulations for your piece.
알았어요. 그런 것까지. Suicide me.
I know it's kind of simple, but I find this.
Oh, hey, you're the one who entered the self-portrait. Or actually, do you call it a selfie? Anyway, I was very impressed about how you subverted it to make all of your photo subjects the focus. Oh, very smart.
신문을
Young and grunge. He'll think about those days for the rest of his life in prison. Good.
조명은
Young and grunge. He'll think about those days for the rest of his life in prison.
샴페인 좀 먹고.
Good. Champagne makes me think of me and Chloe getting busted with that wine.
I do not understand art.
네,
Well,
알겠습니다.
I have to say, this is the best everyday hero show I've seen since it began. All the pictures say a lot about our times. Bravo.
How much would you pay for that?
That is different.
Loving the retro.
Hi, excuse me, you're Max Caulfield, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Sorry to bother you, but my name is Danny Lee, and I'm with the Berkeley People's Herald. I edit their art section, and I totally dig your work. Now, I know the whole ironic selfie thing is kind of played out, but there's something timeless about your images, so I'd love to set up an appointment or interview with you when you get a chance. Here's my card. So great talking with you, Max.
You too, Danny.
와우.
Bad exposure.
This makes me feel so sad. Like I was back in high
How
school.
do these galleries afford to rent here?
여자.
God, I love art.
알아볼까?
You must be the everyday hero from Blackwell. My name is Lauren Francis, and I run the media department at Detroit School of Visual Arts. I'd love to talk about you being a residency next spring. Don't say anything to Principal Wells yet.
I wonder if I can buy these. Sorry, I don't know your name, but I saw your picture in the gallery brochure, and I just wanted to let you know how cool your entry was.
사진. 내 사진.
Hi, and there she is to save the day.
Hi.
뭔가 또 있을
You
것
did
같은데.
it, Max. You're a real artist. At least for today.
커피. 태풍인데요.
Hey, are you okay? We lost you there for a second.
I'm okay. Jet lag. High altitude. Oh, you left the ringer off, idiot. Oh, come on. Please answer.
Max, holy shit, man, her vision. It's true. You saw the tornado. It's coming.
What? Oh no. Chloe, where are you?
I'm so fucking scared. I'm by the beach.
Chloe! Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
다시 가야 되겠네.
Oh my god. The tornado was real. Oh, I didn't fix shit. Chloe will die. Arcadia Bay is gonna be destroyed.
어디로 가?
There has to be a way to stop this. For good.
가봐야지 또 가서. 그러면 아까 그 사진에 가서 한번 다시 원래대로 돌아올까요? 할수 있겠나?
No fucking way. Chloe can't die again.
여기서 봐야지.
I have to save her.
사진에 집중해야지.
Excuse me, I'd love to ask you a few questions about your work.
Sorry, but
Oh, you're Max Caulfield, right? Tell me what kind of instant camera you use.
can we talk later? Thanks. I literally do not have the time to deal with everybody.
아, 되게 맞춤이 되게 어렵네. 초점 맞추기가.
Okay, I
Oh, sh-
totally am into your photography.
Not right now. Focus, Max. Chloe needs you now. Oh my gosh.
아, 씨.
Can I pick your brain for an hour?
아,
Thanks,
진짜.
but I'm busy. Zen, Max, Zen. There's nobody here but you. Nobody.
됐다.
Oh, shit! Oh, my head. What is going on now? It feels like reality is breaking apart. What am I doing to time? I just have to make one simple change, so I won't end up in San Francisco. Simple.
지져. 그렇지.
Sorry, San Francisco. Chloe comes first.
안타깝죠? 다시 왔어. 다시 왔네, 그려.
Fuck. God, no. I'm back here again? I thought I fixed everything.
What did you say, Max?
What? Jefferson should be in jail, not here.
Jesus. It's like you're back in my class. You're still spacing out. It might be cool if you took one of your patented selfies now. Transformation between the old Max and the new Max. Anyway, answer my question, please.
Eat shit and die.
Good answer. Good answer. Hey,
Your nose is bleeding. Probably gave you too big a dose. Sorry about that, Max. But considering you're about to die, a nosebleed is a first world problem. Oh, I had to let Victoria Chase go.
You let her?
Don't be stupid, okay? She's exactly where she deserves to be.
No.
Oh, as if you care. Your iris, that dilation like a shutter. The pictures you're taking of me now. Too bad you pissed away your gift. You could have won the contest, but you destroyed your own beautiful photograph. What a waste. Sorry, I burned all your stuff. I got a little carried away.
Fuck. He burned my diary.
Always.
That's why I'm still here.
Especially since you've developed from nerd to hero within a week. There's something weird going on with you. Whoa. Did you see how crazy it is outside? Like I said, something weird. There's that fear. Oh, Max, it's an honor working with you on these final sessions. I hope these images will be appreciated for what they truly capture. The loss of youth. At least, that's the last lecture you'll ever have to hear from me. And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Mr. Jefferson, please, don't do this. You don't know what's happening.
Shh, 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 shh. Quiet. Quiet, Max.
Please, don't do this.
I promise. This final dose won't hurt.
으이씨.
I promise. Promise. This final dose won't hurt. What?
No, David, no!
소리 질러.
Promise you. No more nosebleeds.
Wait, hold on. Can I please ask you for one last request?
Oh. You got me, Max. How can I deny that face?
그래 마지막으로
Would you take one last picture of me? I want to be your best subject.
I almost don't believe that, but I think you've finally learned from me. privacy.
조명 좀 꺼달라니까.
And would you mind turning off the lights? They make me squint, so I won't look good for the shot.
Now, you're thinking like a real photographer. And I don't want your last memory to be bad lighting.
여기서 뭔가를 해야 되는데.
I promise. This final dose won't hurt. What?
David, watch out!
How? How did you know that?
No gun, no balls.
Jefferson,
It's over.
you are not going to stop me.
Oh, Lord. Max. Are you okay? Are you alright? Can you move?
Yes. Thank you, David. Thank you.
Don't thank me. You brought me here. Let's wrap up this son of a bitch first. He won't be going anywhere when he wakes up. Except you are going to prison forever. Or worse.
Mr. Jefferson, now it's your turn to be captured in a moment. Save Chloe. He burned everything, including all of my photos. Warren! Yes! I can use that picture he took of us. Shit, no signal. Thanks, Mr. Jefferson, but you won't need this anymore.
I had no idea he was this sick.
I better go outside and call Warren. Oh, please answer. Oh, Chloe. I'm gonna save you. For the last time.
Max, I'm sorry you had to be here.
David? Are you okay?
Look at this place. It feels like hell.
Jefferson was gonna kill me. Like he did to Victoria Chase.
Oh, no. I always suspected that son of a bitch.
I never did. Until too late.
You shouldn't have to suspect your teacher.
He wasn't a real teacher. He just wanted to lecture. It's part of his sick plans.
I wasn't surprised when you accused Nathan of drugging Kate Marsh. I thought so too. And Max, I treated Kate like shit. I know she's a good person, but I'm not. I hope I get to tell her that soon.
Me too. I think that would make her very happy.
I knew Nathan Prescott was a threat. I just waited too long to neutralize him.
Jefferson already did. They had some weird father-son thing going on. But Nathan killed Rachel, and Jefferson had to use him as a scapegoat.
That pervert was pulling all this shit right under my nose, too. I could have stopped him and Nathan if only... I wasn't so stupid.
No, I should have told Principal Wells Nathan had a gun, and almost used it. I put the school in danger.
We all make decisions we regret. But I have to admit, I'm impressed by you. And Chloe. And your investigation. I had all the high-tech toys, well, you had each other.
Maybe she learned from you.
I think she only learned how to hate my guts.
You both had a tough start. And I know it wasn't easy.
I'm not gonna make any excuses for my behavior. I tried to be a good soldier, but I wasn't so great. I tried to be a good father, too, but when Joyce kicked me out, I had nothing.
I'm so sorry about that. I didn't want that to happen.
I should never have set up those surveillance cams. I kept all those files.
I'm going to tell Joyce I was wrong about you. She does love you. It's pretty obvious.
I try not to use my service as an excuse, but it's hard to come home after war. Most people don't know or care what it's like. Except Joyce. She gave me hope. A new life.
And you saved mine. Chloe, she will be proud of you.
I just want to see her safe with her mother. I promised Joyce I would go see a family counselor. And I'll start by apologizing to Chloe. I don't expect her to call me Dad, but maybe she'll stop calling me step-douche. So, where is Chloe?
First cry.
So, where is Chloe?
진실을 숨겨볼까? 진실을 숨겨봐 일단.
David, she was pretty stressed out, so she went to go medicate before I ended up in here. So she's okay.
Oh, thank God. Once I'm happy, Chloe's a stoner.
David, I have to go outside and get some real air and use my phone.
Of course. Go on, Max. You're a brave soldier. I'm glad Chloe has a best friend like you. Go on now. You've seen enough of this room. Okay, teacher. Let's see what kind of photo evidence you shit all over this computer.
Frank isn't a bad person, but he can't be in denial about the drugs he provided.
Try for this.
Freedom. Holy shit. This storm is real. I need to find Warren. Yes!
번개를
Warren,
맞아서
can you hear me? Never mind. Listen, do you have that photo you took last night in the parking lot?
Yeah. Well, why? It wasn't that great a shot.
Yes, it is, and I want it. Where are you?
I'm at the Two Whales Diner. Pretty much trapped in here with Joyce thanks to this Armageddon weather. I'm expecting the ocean to turn red.
I'm on my way.
Come on, that's crazy. You can barely walk on the sidewalk outside. Seriously, Max, stay wherever you are. I don't think the storm's getting smaller. I'm kind of scared.
That's okay. Me too. But it's not over yet, Warren. So hold on.
핸드폰으로 전송받으면 되잖아. 자, 오늘은 Rise of Strange, Rise is Strange 마지막 에피소드 5 양극화되다 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 예. 자, 저번까지 선생님이 범인이었죠.
Previously on Life is Strange.
자,
Whoa. What did you find?
Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it.
We can't trust anybody except each other.
You know more
저번에
about it
친구가 죽었죠.
No, you and Chloe think
Chloe가
you know more than anybody, like all teenagers.
총을 맞아서 사망을 했습니다. 그리고 실제로 범인은 레이슨이 아닌
What are you doing in my dorm? You
선생이었고요.
Nathan is truly psychotic. I know he has something to do with Rachel missing.
Kate wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other victims.
What are you doing here, Max?
Victoria has to be next.
What a lame gimmick.
Rachel, why is he putting her in the ground like that? Where?
The junkyard. Max, we have to find that spot now.
레이첼은 살해를 당했고
I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry.
비포 더 스톰인가요? 라이즈 스트레인지 비포 더 스톰에서 보면 지금 이게 아니라 이전에 레이첼하고 친구가 같이 어떤 일이 있었는지 이 전 이야기에 대해서 게임을 하는 그런 내용이었습니다. 선생님 반전인데요. 한번 어떻게 바뀌나 한번 보겠습니다. 지금까지 제가 선택한 것들이 마지막에 어떻게 영향을 미치는지 한번 보도록 하겠습니다. 오늘 좀 많이 걸리게 되면 두 번에
Lauren's out in Joe Hill's diner, so hurry up. Alyssa needs help again.
Somebody help me! Please! I'm stuck up here! Help me now, Max!
Alyssa, are you okay? Let me help you down.
What that shit, Max! Whatever you do, I have to get out of the way. Go across the deck. Ah! Oh!
Mystery solved. But nobody gets a reward. I can't think about all those children out there. No, I can't cross this way. Is there another way around?
Please, 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 move! Please, God!
갈 수 있을까? 그래, 들어가자. 들어갈 수도 있다가 있겠지.
How can I get out of here?
청바지 한번 보고. 퓨즈 박스. 그렇지.
He's dead. Electrocuted.
감자 따라 죽었어. 이런 씨.
want to help that fisherman, but he's in shock and he might not hear me. If we can make it out of this, Chloe.
아이씨, 어디야? 있을 것 같은데. 집에 좀 왔어.
Damn. Okay. I just need to switch on the electricity to activate the sprinkler. Don't fail me, fuse box.
박스. 어쩔 수 없어.
Oh no.
This can't be the end.
Come on. You have to get out of here right now.
Hey, breathe. Hey there. No more storms.
오씨, 퓨즈 박스. 그렇지.
You should get out of here.
사람들하고.
How's he dying?
Okay. I better hurry to the diner over there. I need Warren's photo.
씨, 나가자. 이제 뭔가 좀 가는 것 같은 느낌이 드는데. 가자. 그 똥녀는 안 됐지만. 저런 것이야.
Yes. I wish life was back to simple eggs and bacon. Damn, this is blocked off. Now I have to find another way into the diner.
노숙자.
Oh no, not her. I should have warned her. I never even asked her name. So selfish.
Evacuation. Once again, this is not a test. This is not.
At least nobody's going to starve here.
Has been issued for Arcadia Bay and surrounding counties.
Trust me, I'm trying to figure out how. I swear.
Emergency broadcast system is now in effect.
I swear.
Max! Oh, Max! Oh, Jesus, I am so glad to see you, sweetie. Are you okay?
Yes. What about you guys?
Two Whales is barely standing now. I don't know if it's gonna make it through this tornado. Oh, poor Officer Barry and all those people out here. Okay, get your ass inside. I have to get back to this gentleman on the ground. Warren has been gathering all the first aid.
It's not much, Joyce, but it's all we have.
You okay, Warren?
How the hell did I ignore all those warnings, Max? The snow? The eclipse?
There's nothing you could do about it, Warren.
I'm so stupid. Should have seen it coming.
So glad everybody is safe here. But I need that photo for...
Okay, Max. Excuse me while I go help this other gentleman.
Frank, I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah, it makes two of us.
Now, if only I had Rachel back. Now, Max, what about that info I gave you? Did you and Chloe find out what happened to her?
Frank, I don't know how to say this, so I just will. Rachel is dead.
God, no, please. Please, no, not Rachel. She can't fucking be. Are you sure? I mean, how do you know?
We used the names you gave us to track down a farmhouse. My professor, Mark Jefferson, has this creepy photo torture room. And we found out he was using Nathan Prescott to drug and photograph Blackwell students.
Prescott? Fuck! Fuck, I knew it! I should never have hooked up with that sick punk. Papa knew hated him. Yeah, you saw Rachel.
No, I didn't. But Nathan wanted to impress Jefferson, and I know he killed her.
How? How did he kill her?
He used some drug and gave her an overdose.
An overdose? The only way Nathan could have done that is if I sold it to him. I killed my lioness. No. What have I done? Where is this motherfucker Jefferson?
He's going to jail. He won't be hurting anybody anymore.
Rachel. Oh, God. She was the one good thing in my life, Max. I know she was too young. I expect her to leave me, just not how it happened. I would never have stopped her from going after her dreams.
I know. She obviously cared about you, Frank.
Rachel cared about a lot of people. Especially Chloe. But, now I see why Rachel dug her. And Chloe was man enough to ask me for help after all that shit we went through.
Chloe would appreciate that.
You know, the one time I met my dad, the bastard quoted the Bible and said he wanted to enter his house justified. In other words, to do the right thing. Me too. And maybe you're helping me get there, Max. Don't get me wrong, kid. I still think you're weird. But you're cool.
Max,
자, 일단 가자.
do you think this is the end?
I hate to say I'm glad to see you, but I'm so glad to see you.
That's okay. The important thing is that you're safe. And I know you can take care of yourself after me.
Should have done that a long time ago. Damn, Max. Can't believe you actually drove down here in the middle of a fucking E6 tornado. Just for one photograph? I mean, I know you didn't come for me.
Warren, I came for all of you. And just tell me you do have the photograph.
I just want...
Now shut up and listen.
Oh yeah. You're finally going to tell me what you never did in the parking lot.
I wish I would have. So I'm just going to tell you without any explanation. Trust me, okay?
I always do. You should probably tell me quick.
I had a vision in Jefferson's class of a tornado destroying Arcadia Bay. I went to the bathroom and saw my best friend Chloe get shot by Nathan Prescott. You with me so far?
Where else could I be? Go on.
Then I found out that I could rewind time. And long story short, Mark Jefferson is insane and dangerous.
Oh, is that all?
I have to go back in time. Jefferson already killed Chloe. I can't let that happen. I have to do something, Warren.
Max, going back in time is what caused the storm.
All because of me? How?
복화술을
I'm
쓰나
not a real
봐요.
scientist,
이걸 하는 중.
even though I play one at school, but this seems like pure cause and effect. Maybe chaos theory. What happened with Jefferson?
나비 효과.
Did he hurt you?
He used Nathan to get drugs and money for him. Jefferson tied me up and dosed me with some drug and took sick photos of me. It was so horrible.
Max, I'm so sorry you had to go through all that. You're the bravest person I've ever known. You know, I want to kill that son of a bitch. Where is he?
Busted. History. Which I need to change fast to make it right again. Is that bad?
For every action, there's a reaction. Whenever you reversed or alter time, maybe you cause a chain reaction. Even in the
나비
environment.
효과.
Warren, I know this all sounds insane, but you're the only other person who I can count on now. I wish we had more time together. Do you believe me?
Max, of course I believe you. You're the most amazing person I've ever met. And I'm glad you trust me.
Always. I just wish I could trust my powers. I guess we'll never know if it's magic or science.
아, 제가 이제 끝이
wizard
다
or a worm,
돼가 오네요.
you're part of something bigger. And I don't believe in fate or
끝날 때가
destiny,
된
but
것처럼 보이죠?
after this week, I realize I don't know shit.
That makes both of us, Warren.
I do know you're here for a reason. And I guess it's up to you to find out why. Max, I'm sorry you got stuck in this. I don't have a fucking clue what's going on.
사진 수 없어.
But I have total faith that you'll do the right thing when the time comes. I'm so proud of you, Max. How could there be a more important moment in history? And I'm in the middle of it with you. So thank you for trusting me.
Thanks for being here. Always.
자, 사진 봅시다.
Seem to escape the two.
사진에 집중.
Hey, be careful out there.
키스 한번 해줘. 뽀 한번 해줘.
Good luck.
Just in case we don't get out of this, I wanted to say,
I know, Warren.
of course you do.
I'm going to make the right choices from now on. I swear.
That's why you're Super Max.
집중. 슈퍼맥스. 오케이, 바리, everybody.
We got no time for this shit. Come on, Max. Chloe. Jesus, dude, what is up with you?
I'm just glad we're here together.
I guess you need to talk. No worries. It's all good.
I'm glad you're with me too. What's going on, Max? We have to find Nathan right now.
Sorry, Warren.
To Rachel. Let's go. Now. Chloe, wait. Listen. I can walk and listen, okay? Stop and listen for once. Fine, Max. I'm listening.
Chloe, you can't go in that party. You're gonna die if you do.
You used your powers, right? And you fucked around with time and I died.
Not like that.
You're supposed to back me up. So there's no way that punk-ass bitch Nathan Prescott is taking me down.
You're right, he won't. Mark Jefferson killed you. And others.
Jefferson, the art teacher? That's bullshit. Nathan is the fucking serial killer. We saw the proof. Now, excuse me, I'm going to that party to make sure he never hurts anybody again. Are you coming?
Nathan is dead, and you're in danger.
That fucker is already dead? How do you know that?
Because I was there.
Will you please tell me exactly what happened? Please.
Jefferson kidnapped Rachel and some other girls. He was also manipulating Nathan, and he killed him.
Then it's Jefferson's turn to die now. I understand why you don't want to do this, and I won't blame you for not coming with me.
Chloe! Man, she just won't listen. I better go find him.
Excuse me, I'm going to that party to make sure he never heard.
Chloe, you can't get revenge if you're dead.
It doesn't matter. I have to make Nathan pay for what he did to Rachel. And I know you've got my back.
You almost had her, Max. I can still do this.
Excuse me.
Nathan is dead. That fucker is off. Because...
Will you please...
Chloe... Jefferson drugged and kidnapped me. I was tied up in his bunker. You have no idea what hell I went through to get back here. But I couldn't let you die. You brought me back here, and I can't lose you again. I won't.
Max, I'm so sorry. I was the one who dragged you into all this shit. Nobody, especially you, should have to go through that. Now we have to stop Jefferson. With one bullet.
No, not this way. Chloe, I can't keep fixing everything if all I'm gonna do is just break it over and over again. I know how this is gonna turn out, and I'm afraid I'm fucking up all these alternate realities.
Wait, alternate realities? What do you mean, Max? What did you do?
I fucked up, Chloe. I wanted to make things right, but everything turned out wrong.
Max, what the hell are you talking about?
I was able to go back in time to the last day William was alive. I stopped him from leaving, but you ended up in a car crash instead.
You saw my dad again?
You were completely paralyzed. And you were in pain. You were slowly dying, and you asked me to end your life. But Chloe, there was no way I could do that. I had to return to this timeline to see you again. I had to.
God, Max. That must have been awful for you. I'm so sorry I had to ask you that.
It was worse for you. But I had no idea what would happen, and as usual, I messed everything up, and I never want to hurt you. Ever. You have to believe me.
Of course I do. Do you think I would even know how to handle that situation? Nobody would. The important thing is that we're together again.
You're right. That's why you should come with me, so we can stay together and stay alive.
I hear you, Max, but do you think we should let Jefferson get away with torture and murder?
Of course not. If we tell David, he'll believe us, and he can actually stop him. Right?
I don't get it. Why do you trust him after you totally reamed him the other day? He's not even at our house anymore.
Chloe, David saved me from Jefferson. If he didn't track down the dark room, I'd be dead right now.
Max, I had no clue. I should have been the one to save you. But I'm so grateful David was there. So what's your plan?
We tell him everything, including that Victoria is in danger.
Okay. You've been through so much. I believe you, Max. After all, I'm still your faithful companion.
Yes, you are. So listen, in a few minutes, I won't know any of this happened. Nothing. We absolutely have to stay in your room and do nothing. Then we explain everything to David. and we finally let him do his job. You'll have to tell me exactly what I did and said just now. Just explain that I traveled through time using the photo.
Will you believe me?
I'll always believe you, Chloe.
바뀌었나? 바뀌었네. 와우, 등대까지 갔네.
Chloe! I see that the real Max is back. So, how was your time trip, dude?
Shut up. Oh, you're alive. You're alive. Oh, both of us. I did so much to bring you back, Chloe. It worked. It actually worked. You're with me again.
Looks like even fate doesn't want us apart. And traveled through multiple realities just to save my ungrateful ass over and over, and I hope it was worth it. But I don't blame you for wanting me out of your life after all my drama.
Come on. I'm the official drama king and queen of Arcade Bay this week. Just look at what my powers have caused in just a short time. Nobody.
You're Max fucking Caulfield, Time Warrior. Even if you weren't, you're kind and caring. Nobody could have a better best friend. Nobody. You didn't ask for any of this to happen, but it did. You need to accept how awesome you are.
Maybe I willed it subconsciously or something. I always wanted my life to be special. An adventure. But not without you. And it didn't happen until I moved back here. So, without you, my powers wouldn't even exist.
And for whatever scientific, mystical reason that we'll obviously never figure out, we were meant to be together at this exact moment in history. I have to think that Rachel was somewhere behind the scenes, fighting for justice.
I'd like to think that too. We all owe Rachel Amber. Now tell me everything that happened. You remember, right?
Well, we left the party and made sure Jefferson couldn't find us. For once, I was glad I lived in an actual fortress. Then the storm got hella crazy, and we said we would be safe at the lighthouse.
Chloe, look. The storm is getting bigger now. And it's coming closer. I can't even believe this is real. This is happening because of me.
Stop it. This is stop beating yourself up, okay? We both paid our dues already on it. God, look at that. Look at that monster. Who knows? This could be Rachel's revenge. Our revenge. The lighthouse is out of the way of the tornado. Come on.
Wait. Chloe.
I've got your back, Max.
Whoa.
Alfred Hitchcock famously called film little pieces of time.
I'm back in class. What the hell?
These pieces of time can frame us in our glory.
Have to listen to this Jefferson lecture again. This might be hell.
Now, can you give me an example of a photographer
Okay,
who perfectly
this is
captured
messed
human
up.
condition in black and white?
Am I stuck in a time loop?
Anybody? Bueller?
Diane Arbus.
Be calm and don't freak out.
Why Arbus?
Yet.
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right?
Wait, what's going on? Nobody even cares?
Seriously though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation.
뭔 소리야?
Everybody's gone now. Have I totally fucked up time? This doesn't make sense.
가보자. 세계적 봐봐. Amber forever. Rachel Amber. Rachel Amber. 등대.
Oh no. Rachel didn't deserve any of this.
나가자.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry. I just wanted to know if you'd like to spend the rest of your life in my darkroom. Your purity inspires me so much, and we could be so happy together. Who needs selfies when I can give you portraiture?
There's no way I'm saying that. No way. My selfies are shit. I need to be framed by a real artist. I'm just a poser.
Yes, you will be posing. For me. There's so many angles I want to expose you with to the world. I hope you don't mind needles or duct tape.
This can't be real. I don't believe it.
Hey, Kate. Max, why did you stop me from jumping? What kind of friend are you? You never understood me, or what happened to me. Now my family will never leave me alone, and that means I'll always be alone. Thanks to you.
Kate, that's not true. I've always been your friend.
이게 뭐야 이게? 자꾸 도네. 어떠매 씨. 일단 달려. 뭔지 모르겠는데. 일단 한번 화장실 가보자. 보면 아니겠지. 씨. 아 돌아가시겠네 진짜. 씨. 지도란 보고. 일치. 제일
This
싫어하는
hall never ends. I better find something.
결국에 대해서 다 놀아야 된다는 얘기인데. 쉣. 그럼 빅토리아 뭐야 화장실인데? 여기도 아님. 빅토리아한테 가볼까? 수가 있다. 218 그렇지. 218 어디냐 218 어떠면 218 여기 있네. 여기 어디냐? 에이? 틀렸다. 빅토리아로 바뀌었어. 다시 네 집으로 한번 가보자. 빅토리아. 여기 한번 가보자. 이사. 아, 정말. 이사 217 218. 이것도 열쇠가 있나? 그렇다고 화장실에 가보자. 안 되면 다 들려보는 거지.
Victoria's room has to be nearby.
화장실. 똑같아. 빅토리아가 221번 찾아봐야겠다. 일단은 225번 이게 또 뭔지. 이건 또 무슨 시츄에이션. 사진 찍기
This one is for Samuel.
빅토리아가
يشبه راح يصير يبي بأس نفس نمزك
لا يرد المقام.
أنا سنائي بود لنا يبي راح تنوي لو لا إربع
De wordt misschien niet naar haar opzet. We hebben aan echt weer iets te doen.
Kijk, wel heb ik maar hier wachten niet doen. Ja, ich bin das eben was richtig, ja, ich nicht auf was ich.
와샘? 처음부터 다시 왔네.
En die box gaat overgekomen. En dat is niet hier op de manier. Oh, weg niet. Het is best weer
사슴을 따라가야 돼. 사슴, 꽃사슴. 거꾸로야, 거꾸로. 꽃사.
Heard Chloe smack talk.
어렵네요.
Don't you dare run away. You will be my greatest portrait, Max.
You want to say hello to Rachel?
들어가보자. 또 앉아야 돼. 뭐가 있을 것 같아.
Looks like there's still bottles to find. Oh, joy.
뭐지? 등대 찾기가 많이 힘드네요. 메이드 인 타이완. 와, 대단하다.
Don't you dare question the chef.
Right, like you're the real cook here?
I am when your mom's around.
I'll let her know that.
Hello? Hey, honey. Just making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the two-win. What?
아까 암실을 갈 때는 등대 쪽을 향해서 가시면 될 것 같아요. 안
Of
들키고.
course I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a moped. Be there shortly. Love you.
아, 그걸 몰랐네.
Excuse me, ladies. I have to go rescue yonder queen of the State Mart. She'll have many bags of delicious growth for us. You are ridiculous. You'll be grateful for that someday.
2시간을 달려가고 있습니다.
Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please. Shit, where are those keys?
Another $1 for the swear jar.
You're bankrupting me. Aha. You can't hide from me forever. Now lock up after I leave. Play nice. Try not to destroy too much of the house. And no Chloe and Max want... Home tasting session.
Dad.
이게 보임 도대체.
How long will this nightmare go on?
계속.
Did you get rewind powers? You don't even know how to use them. Rachel's dead and you're still alive. Life is so not fair. I wish you would have never come back to Arcadia Bay. You're the real Storm.
뭐야 이건 또. 아이씨.
I'll be so grateful if this is the last digicode.
이게 뭐냐 이게?
Great. Numbers are all over the place. How will I find the right code? I'll be so grateful if this is the last digicode.
2, 3, 5, 6. 2, 3, 5, 6. 뒤쪽에 뭐 이렇게 있는 것 같은데. 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 0, 5, 6. 2, 3, 5, 6. 슈슈슈 뜯어볼 만한 거 있나? 2, 3, 5, 6.
Why doesn't the mirror reflect any of the numbers?
그렇지 한번 보자. 0311 0 거울에 비친 숫자가
Don't kill us,
저기네요.
Max.
I guess I'll never dance again, Max.
Right when I was about to start a new life in California.
Honey, I always
So
thought
this
it
is how
would be
Max
done.
gets her revenge on me.
It's okay.
Even if I'm dead, please, Max, don't all these
맥스
other
얘기 좀 하자.
Who are you? Holy shit, are you serial? I'm you, dumbass. Or I'm one of many Maxes you've left behind. Can you get me out of here? Oh, so you want help? Thought you could control everybody and everything, huh? Twist time around your fingers? I tried to help. I only wanted to do the right thing. No, you only wanted to be popular. And once you got these amazing powers, your big plan was to trick people into thinking you did
파이널 판타지를 보는 것 같은데요.
I do care. That's why I was trying to make friends. By telling people what they want to hear. You were just looking for a shortcut because you can't make
뭔가
friends on your own.
철학적인
That's
파이널
not true.
판타지류가
I have
거의
great
이렇죠.
friends,
내용이.
and I've used my powers for good. Please stop playing innocent. You're a goddamn hypocrite. You left a trail of death and suffering behind you. That was not my fault, you son of a bitch. Don't you dare talk about our mom that way. What about the crap that was your fault? Wait, let me guess. You fucked up time and space for your precious punk Chloe? You think she's worth all that? Of course. She's my best friend. Oh yeah, you ignored your best friend for 5 years while she went through hell. Some friend. Chloe does a better job of guilt-tripping me than you do. Because you let her bully you. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. But you didn't do that homework, so you have to learn the hard way. Like Rachel. Just shut up. You're not scaring me anymore. I'd be more worried about Chloe killing us than Jefferson. Max, do you really think she's our friend? That she respects us in any way? Man, you are so stupid. I'm embarrassed to have the same name. And someday Chloe will destroy. Oh hell, speak of the devil.
Dude, do not even fuck with her head. She knows what we went through together this week, and you don't. There's no way you can break up our team. This is reality. After 5 years, you're still Max Caulfield.
I am seriously glad to see you.
Welcome home, Max. Fasten your seatbelt. I know it was your birthday last month. This was my real father's camera. I want you to have it. This song fucking rules. Can't dance, hippie? Come on. Rock out, girl. You were here today, Max. You saved me. I'm still tripping on that. Seeing you after all these years feels like... destined. Let's talk about your superpower. Epic. I pledge allegiance to Max and the power for which she stands. You can rewind time. Welcome to American Rust, my home away from hell. Raw and rough. You saved me again. Crazy. Now we're totally bonded for life. Since you're the mysterious superhero, I'll be your faithful chauffeur and companion.
My powers might not last. I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time. Max, you better come check out these files.
It's not a drawing. Look. Rachel in the dark room. Rachel in the dark room.
Cowabunga! Why, look, an otter in my water. Your power is changing everything, Max.
Let's call it a draw. I'm gonna freeze my ass off when I get out.
You look cute with photobomb!
Photo hog. It feels like a different world from yesterday.
I double dare you. Kiss me out. Damn, You're hardcore, Max. Now I can text Warren and tell him we could cruise everywhere in this bad boy. Can you see us heading down the coast of Big Sur and beyond? I know.
Not until I see it first. You know the rules, Dad.
Dude, I am so lucky that my father is cool.
Final
Max, you were being
Fantasy.
so... It's
되게
weird
비슷한데.
hanging out with you again.
I know. I'm glad we are, though.
But the worst thing you
Final
can...
Fantasy
Oh,
분위기.
awesome picture. You look so badass in our pirate gear.
Chloe, you're back. I'm so glad you're here. Kate wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other victims.
Rachel! Oh, Rachel, no, please not her!
Chloe.
Come on, Max, we're almost there. Max, come on now. Don't worry. We'll be okay.
Max, can you hear me? Please say something.
Chloe. I must have passed out.
Thank God. Don't you ever do that again, okay?
I swear. But that nightmare was so real. It was so horrible.
뭔가 파이널 판타지를 보는 느낌이네. 파이널 판타지 14였나?
I caused this.
그거랑 느낌이 좀 너무 비슷한데요.
I changed fate and destiny so much that I actually did alter the course of everything. And all I really created was just death and destruction.
Fuck all that, okay? You were given a power. You didn't ask for it. And you saved me. Which had to happen. All of this did. Except for what happened to Rachel. But without your power, we wouldn't have found her. Okay, so you're not the goddamn Time Master, but you're Maxine Caulfield. And you're amazing. Max. This is the only way.
I feel like I took the shot 1,000 years ago.
You could use that photo to change everything right back to when you took that picture. All that would take is for me to...
Fuck that. No. No way. You are my #1 priority now. You are all that matters to me.
I know. You prove that over and over again. Even though I don't deserve it. I'm so selfish. Not like my mom. Look what she had to give up and live through. And she did. She deserves so much more than to be killed by a storm in a fucking diner. Even my stepfather deserves her alive. There's so many more people in Arcadia Bay who should live. Way more than me.
Don't say that. I won't trade you.
You're not trading me. Maybe you've just been delaying my real destiny. Look at how many times I've almost died or actually died around you. Look at what's happened in Arcadia Bay ever since you first saved me. I know I've been selfish, but for once, I think I should accept my fate. Our fate.
Chloe.
Max, you finally came back to me this week, and you did nothing but show me your love and friendship. You made me smile and laugh like I haven't done in years. Wherever I end up after this, in whatever reality, all those moments between us were real, and they'll always be ours. No matter what you choose, I know you'll make the right decision.
Chloe. I can't make this choice.
No, Max. You're the only one who can.
It's time. Chloe, I'm so sorry. I don't want to do this.
I know, Max. But we have to. We have to save everybody, okay? And you'll make those fuckers pay for what they did to Rachel. Being together this week. It was the best farewell gift I could have hoped for. You're my hero, Max.
Oh, Chloe, I'm gonna miss you so much.
I'll always love you. Now get out of here, please. Do it before I freak. And Max Caulfield, don't you forget about me.
Never.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
자, 오늘은 Rise of Strange, Rise is Strange 마지막 에피소드 5 양극화되다 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 예. 자, 저번까지 선생님이 범인이었죠.
Previously on Life is Strange.
자,
What did you find?
Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it.
We can't trust anybody except each other.
You know more
저번에
about
친구가 죽었죠.
No, you and Chloe think
Chloe가
you know more than anybody. Like all teenagers.
총을 맞아서 사망을 했습니다. 그리고 실제로 범인은 레이슨이 아닌
What are you doing in my dorm?
선생이었고요.
Fucking dead!
Nathan is truly psychotic. I know he has something to do with Rachel missing.
Kate wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other victims.
What are you doing here, Max?
Victoria has to be next.
What a lame gimmick.
Rachel, why is he putting her in the ground like that? Where?
The junkyard. Max, we have to find that spot now.
레이첼은 살해를 당했고
I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry.
비포 더 스톰인가요? 라이즈 스트레인지 비포 더 스톰에서 보면 지금 이게 아니라 이전에 레이첼하고 친구가 같이 어떤 일이 있었는지 이 전 이야기에 대해서 게임을 하는 그런 내용이었습니다. 어우, 선생님 반전인데요. 한번 어떻게 바뀌나 한번 보겠습니다. 지금까지 제가 선택한 것들이 마지막에 어떻게 영향을 미치는지 한번 보도록 하겠습니다. 오늘 좀 많이 걸리게 되면 두 번에 나눠서 한번 진행을 해보도록 하겠습니다. 나와라. 정신 번쩍. 여기는 헛간인 듯하네요. 저번에 왔던 암실이겠죠? 암실인 것 같습니다. 그러니까 실제로 이런 장비들은 그 불량 학생 것이 아니라 그 자기를 가르치던 선생님 거였죠. 자, 어떤 일이 있었는지 한번 보도록 하겠습니다. 까딱 까딱 download 카메라 묶여있네요. 양극화되다. 무슨 의미인지 한번 보도록 하겠습니다. 결말은 뭐 그렇게 밝지만은 않은 것 같습니다. 내용을 보면. 주로 내용은 나비 효과였죠. 다른 사람을 살려면 다른 사람이 죽거나 다치거나, 그러니까 결국엔 뭐 일어날 일은 일어난다. 뭐 그런 내용인 것 같습니다. 대충 끝까지 한번 봐야 되겠지만, 일어났. 클로이는 갔고요. 암실. 정면 카메라.
Is anybody out there? Please
Somebody help me. 안 돼?
help! Somebody help me!
발을 볼까요?
Finally, I'm free.
나비가
Almost. God, I don't remember anything that happened.
일단 당겨보자.
This must be the same drug Nathan used on Kate.
보기?
I hate looking at myself like that. You'll
제퍼슨
pay for
선생님
this,
거 제퍼슨.
Jefferson.
보기?
God, I don't remember anything that happened. This must be the same drug Nathan used on Kate.
말하기? 케이? 쟤도 잡혀왔네.
Victoria, wake up. Wake up. Oh shit. Jefferson kidnaps Victoria too? This is so bad. God, I don't remember anything that happened. This must be the same drug Nathan used on Kate.
할 수 있는 거 볼까요? 빅토리아 다시 끝까지 가봅시다. 카트 선반. 자, 이번에는 친구를 구하지 않고 한번 친구를 구하는 걸로 한번 해보도록 하겠습니다. 잠깐 보너스 샷으로 이걸 한번 해보도록 하겠습니다. 어떤 결말이 일어나는지 한번 보겠습니다. 스킵 안 되는군요. 지금 시간 12시 16분이고요. 마지막에 어둠을 뚫고 등대를 가는 부분 제일 힘들었어요.
Storm! I caused this!
I caused all of this. I changed fate and destiny so much that I actually did alter the course of everything. All I really created was just death and destruction.
Fuck all that, okay? You were given a power. You didn't ask for it. And you saved me.
보너스
All of this did.
자, 이제는 친구를 선택하겠습니다. 우정.
Without your power, we wouldn't have found her. Okay, so you're not the goddamn time master, but you're Maxine Caulfield. And you're amazing.
누구를 구할까요?
Max. This is the only way.
I feel like I took the shot 1,000 years ago.
You could use that photo to change everything right back to when you took that picture. All that would take is for me to
Fuck that. No. No way. You are my #1 priority now. You're all that matters to me.
I know. You prove that over and over again. Even though I don't deserve it. I'm so selfish. Not like my mom. Look what she had to give up and live through. And she did. She deserves so much more than to be killed by a storm at a fucking diner. Even my stepfather deserves her alive. There's so many more people in Arcadia Bay who should live. Way more than me.
Don't say that. I won't trade you.
You're not trading me. Maybe you've just been delaying my real destiny. Look at how many times I've almost died or actually died around you. Look at what's happened in Arcadia Bay ever since you first saved me. I know I've been selfish, but for once,
자,
I think I should
선택하자.
accept my fate. Our fate, Chloe.
너희
Max, you finally came back to me this week, and
너를
you did nothing but
선택해주겠어.
show me your love and friendship.
우정을 보여줘야지.
You made me smile and laugh
끝까지
like I
가야죠.
haven't done in years. Wherever I end up after this, in whatever reality, all those moments between us were real, and they'll always be ours.
첫 번째는 좀 감동적인
No matter
걸로
what you
끝났어.
choose, I know you'll make the right decision.
어쨌든 그런 말은 새드인 것 같아요.
I can't make this choice.
No, Max. You're the only one who can.
나비 효과. 아까 맥스가 입었던 옷도 게임 중에서 나왔던 그 나방 모양의 옷도 아카디아만을 희생합니다. 입었던 옷도 그 나비 효과 영화에서 나왔던 그 포스터에 나왔던 그거 같습니다.
It's time.
그거였던 것 같아요. 시간이 됐어. 와우. 친구를 선택했어.
Max, I'll always be with you. Forever.
네. Forever. 저런 이기적인. 볼까요? 한번을 어떤지. 도시 날아갑니다. 어쨌든 해피엔딩은 아니네요. 이렇게나 저렇게나 해피엔딩은 아닌데 그러게 친구를 선택하느냐 마느냐 딱 그것만 있네요. 어떻게 됐을까요? 와우. 쏙 대가 됐네요. 친구의 목숨과 도시를 바꿨네. 와우, 멋있어. 친구 아이가. 그죠? 친구 아이가. 여기도 다른 사슴이 있네요. 사슴. 사슴. 노루? 사슴이겠죠? 숫다만 들리는구나. 친구를 선택해. 멀리 떠나네요. 바야 카디아베. 심플하게 끝나네요. 끝. 네, 감사합니다. 두 번째 엔딩이었습니다.